Hey, welcome back. I just look at all the dragonflies out here. There's probably more dragonflies than there are. I don't know what, but they stay out there. I don't see them come up here too much. But where I was just at this morning, I go out to the beach and collect seashells. So I just want to show off. I didn't really collect many because there's so many shells I have collected from this beach already, and I've got plenty of them at home. But I'm actually the ones I'm trying to get right now are the ones with the holes in them. See the holes? Hey, James Way, I'm gonna get some seashells to take back to Bridgehaven, 'cause I know they can use it for their art projects and stuff. But I'll take some for me too. It just depends on how many seashells I manage to collect while I'm here. But I have this one. See these ones with holes? Hey, James Way, it's our gasinator. That's a big hole there too. See, that's big. See, I'm collecting the ones with the holes in them because you can make necklaces and stuff out of them, jewelry. I found this little rock thing, part of an oyster shell. I'm cleaning that off and making AM or what's up. I'm using this for my grandma used to tell me you can make nerve things for that. You know, if you're ever at the doctor's office, it's something good to have. Got a beautiful white shell here. Beautiful white shell. I love everything about the ocean. There's no place like it. I could sleep out there if I wanted to, but look because people out there now, and look, the waves are look like the tide's coming in. So it's always fun to watch that. Watch the high tide and the low tide. And this is what I found too. Now, see, I got so many shells like this already at home, so but I'm wanting now not to collect just regular shells. I want to collect some that have the holes in them, so I can use them. Now, some of these don't. If they look nice, I might get them. But I collect some regular shells just to take back to Bridgehaven. I don't know what kind they want, but I bet they, if I do start making beads and stuff, necklaces, I'm gonna put those on there. I wish I could find some sand dollars and make stuff out of those. Because I could make some bling bling. I got some sand dollars. Hey Gary, what's up? I had some sand dollars I bought from somewhere, and I thought, man, I could make some bling bling beads out of them. And I just never got to do it because the kind of beads that I'm trying to get are pretty expensive. So if I was to sell the necklace, they'd be going for good prices. So I ain't giving no ideas out. This is an oyster shell right here. See this? Big oyster. I'm in Florida at my mom and dad's house, Gary. I'll be here till the 14th. I leave to go home on Trump's birthday. So I just found out Trump will not be able to go to his golf course this coming weekend because he's going to Canada to go to a summit. So I wonder if he'll play some golf up there. But I need a bag to keep these in. Because sometimes you go to, a reason I like to go to different beaches around the country is because I know the seashells are different everywhere you go. The color of sand's different. Like it's orange here, but some parts it gets white. And then once you go up north, it gets brown. The more you go up north, the more browner the sand gets, I think. And then some places it's pink. And then I've seen places where it's black sand too, but that'd be probably up in Iceland, up north somewhere. If someone's ever up there, they ought to get some black sand for me. So I think I might get some cocoa butter lotion while I'm up at Mom's going up to the dollar store later on, so I might get some cocoa butter because I think it's got oil in it and it might keep us from itching. Try it out, please. I'll probably get a small thing of it because I can't wear it up in Louisville because it gets so humid and hot. It would cause me to really sweat. If you're somewhere you got salt in the air, you're gonna dry your skin out. So I think oil would really do the trick. Oh yeah, this weather's good right now. It's beautiful. You know, you could go out here. It's easier to go out in the heat here than it is in Louisville, Gary, because up there where we live, we've got bad air quality, bad ozone, everything, and that's what makes the sun, that's what makes the heat and the sun make people sick if you get out in it too long. Like right here, it's not really much of a problem because once you're by the ocean anywhere, you got clean ocean air coming off there. I love that sea breeze. I got a bag to keep these in, thank God, but I'll probably need a bigger one. I may need a Walmart bag. I might need a box, I might want a container to keep them in so they don't break. Because I plan to use them for jewelry and all that. Hey, Tonio, what's up? How's the ATL? I just been through your town the other day. Oh, yeah. This is a good place for junk collecting. I just posted something on Facebook about forgetting my Coca-Cola shirt that I found at the churches, and I swear I grabbed it even though if I couldn't wear it, but it's an antique item. It was a light blue Coca-Cola shirt. Everybody knows I have that. There are people up in Louisville because they've been trying to get it from me. But I have to keep it in my house somewhere where not a soul can find it. But see, and it's not even about that. It's about even this, when I move around, I don't want to get the shirt messed up, anything. I mean, I'm trying to keep stuff from the 80s that if I didn't find it, I have stuff that I've had since then that I don't want I want them kept in the condition they're in. So I meant to bring my Coca-Cola shirt down here to keep in the cedar chest at Mom and Dad's where nothing can happen to it. It's a vintage Coca-Cola shirt. It was made, and it actually was made in the 1986. It has the copyright year. It has the year it was made and the price tag because it's never been worn. This shirt has never been worn since it's been bought. I mean, it's good. I tell you, I found something really interesting, you know. I'll tell you, back from the decade I grew up from, there is no decade like the 80s. But you know you're getting old when you start talking about how things used to be. When you know you grow up and you was young during a different time, you know you're getting older. Because times are sure different now than they was then. I've got an Atari set. It still works, I think. I don't know. I still got my Atari set. I had one I got for Christmas when I was 9 years old. I think I found something else. I found a hairdryer. I found my hairdryer in the bathroom that I've had since I was 9. I want to show everybody that. I've got my He-Man stuff. I got He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain, and some action figures. I'm showing that off. But you go to these flea markets and some of these collector stores, and people collect their antique stores and see all that kind of stuff. Sure not letting the people run them places that you can get to my stuff. Because they'll sure want it. And they'll even buy it from me, but I will not sell it. I'm not selling it for anything. It's just like my brother, he used to collect baseball cards. And he still has it. I think he's got Foot Locker full of baseball cards from what he collected when he was little. Can you imagine how much those baseball cards are worth now? I'm telling you, that Coca-Cola shirt I have is worth something. You may not be able to wear it, not want to wear it, but you'll want to keep it as a collector's item. Any collector's items I have like that. It's not a bunch of stuff. I mean, some of the stuff my mom and dad kept at home, and then my dad just don't like to keep a lot of junk around, so he gave it back to me. But I almost want to bring some of the stuff back down here where I keep it, where nothing can happen to it. 'Cause, yes, it's one of a kind. You know, when you have something like that, you don't. It's not, it's not anything you buy with money, but just even if you find something like that, it's worth money. It brings back, something from the old days. It's like you want to keep it somewhere because it's special. I was just reminded of that when Ninthwood Row posted something about Richard Simmons, and when she posted something about Richard Simmons, I thought of those shorts that he's had since '84. He said they're his good luck shorts. Now I don't think they're the same exact ones because he wears them all the time, and I'm sure if he's had them since '84, that thing's probably them shorts had to have been worn out after a few years. So he's probably I don't know what place does it, but some place might be custom making that stuff to might keep making them shorts, once they wear out. So he has. So I know they're not the same ones he's had, but he probably keeps them. They said it was good luck shorts he had. What used to be funny from back then is when the men actually wore short shorts. Man, the shorts were. They didn't have shorts down to their knees. I mean, they wore short shorts back then. Used to be kind of funny. Those shorts we used to have. I said I ought to get a pair of old 80s soccer shorts made and get some tube socks and pull them up to my knees. Hey, Tina, what's up? Pull them up to my knees. My mom had a co-worker named Dot that dressed like that. She even wore them to work. She was 50 at the time and playing soccer. Her niece, Sue Schmidt, used to work with me up at Cincinnati Zoo when I went to school there. Sue Bob. She was a keeper. It's where she went to the zoo school, and she started in it, and she continued working at the birdhouse. She was there in the 90s, and from what I heard the last time, she's now working at the Bronx Zoo. Her and the supervisor, Dave Oler, and I don't know who else from the zoo, they're all up there working at Bronx Zoo right now. I sure would like to go up there and visit them sometime. It's hard to. New York, it's kind of not cheap to go to when it comes to. New York's expensive. Rooms and all. New York, if you want to go up there and not have to pay a lot of money for a room, may have to bring you a tent and just find you somewhere to pitch the tent at, or your RV. Even the RV parks might be alarming away. But anywho, that's the end of this video, but I had to really talk about my shelves and my collector's items. But anywho, I know a lot of people down here in Florida probably do a lot of collecting. And guess what? There was a guy out here with a flatbed in a truck full of junk, and that refrigerator was sitting out there is now gone. So, yep, I'd say you think Louisville has junk collectors. We've got them, probably got a whole bunch of them down here. That's why I always told Karen, so you should move down here. Karen, my hoarder friend, probably do a lot of good hoarding and find some stuff down here. I'll have to bring her down here sometime. But I'm going back in to let this phone charge before we leave to go down to the square. Peace.